This right here, this is The Hero with 1,000 Faces. It's one of the most famous books on storytelling. I mean, decades of travel, countless cultures, and over 400 pages. Within it, one of the most well-known story structures, the hero's journey. I mean, you should really read it. But you probably won't because you're probably just a little too busy, right? So, how about a hack? Yes, I'm talking about AI, but more than that, a custom-tuned MuseAI trained on the science of storytelling. I mean, a decade of my Emmy Award-winning filmmaking experience, countless academic journals, all coming together into a series of prompts to save you time and push your thinking. Let me show you. Inside our masterclass, all you need to do is install the plugin for ChatGPT. You're just going to refresh your browser. And then here you'll see all of these prompts tuned and ready to push your storytelling. So let's imagine you're a filmmaker charging, say, $3,000 to $5,000 for a video, but you want to be charging $20,000 to $30,000. Now, if you're like most filmmakers, you probably do some light research and then you show up, shoot some B-roll, interview one or two people, and then you look to kind of find it in post. It gets you by, but you're not really loving the work you're creating, and it's not going to get you the budgets that you want. So let's put Muse GPT to the test and see how it can massively increase your value and do it quickly. Okay, so let's imagine I got a local client who hired me to make a film about her art and sculptures. She wants to reach more people and she wants to sell her work. Instead of just showing up, shooting the obvious, going by the gut, or making it up on the fly, let's put in just a couple minutes to have Muse GPT push our thinking. So what I'm going to do is use one of these prompts. It's like the hero's journey, but it's more for documentary and commercial films. I'm going to ask it to find the key story beats for me. So click the prompt, tell it the objective, and the audience for the story, and then I need to give it a source that it's going to use to find the story beats. So I'm going to hit up YouTube, do a quick search, and up pops an interview that somebody did with Jen, the founder. Great, I'll have AI review the video and start with the basic story structure based on that. Okay, interesting. I mean, it looks like Jen worked at a landfill and used that as inspiration to use found objects and make her art.
It's very old school the way I'm going about it.
I mean, there's lots of story potential here. So now I'm going to open a new window and I'm going to try another prompt. This one is going to get me some interview questions. Now I'm literally going to copy and paste the initial story outline, the plot points that I liked, into the second prompt. And the second prompt is going to create questions that'll help me uncover those moments in the story. Pick the ones I like, copy and paste, move it over to the new prompt, and boom, a list of really solid questions in a psychologically strong order, worded to help you get a deeper story. Now remember, we used academic studies to train this model. Okay, before I go into the field, I also want to get some ideas for shots, for visuals. So from the story overview, I know that Jen makes these amazing glass airplanes. And she also signs a certificate with each piece of art. I mean, these are obvious things to shoot, but let's use the 3/1 prompt to break these simple ideas down into much more intentional visual sequences. So new window in ChatGPT, and then use the 3/1 visual idea prompt. And now I just let it know about my story, the goal, and provide these basic ideas. I want to shoot the making the airplanes and her signing the certificate. Out comes a detailed breakdown into beginning, middle, and end, and wide, medium, and tight in visual story structure. And again, I'm just going to grab what I like from this list and use that to make a shot list. In under 5 minutes, I have more clarity on the story structure, a detailed shot list, and emotionally strong interview questions. More preparation than a lot of us have when we show up to film. And that's going to be your ticket to charging $20,000 to $30,000 for a film. It's about feeling confident, having a clear approach, and overcoming that imposter syndrome. But it's a give and take with AI, where the prompts give me ideas and I take the ones I like and I leave the rest. And then when I get back from shooting, I can grab that transcript, I'm going to scroll through and pick the moments that I like the most, and I'll throw it through a new prompt. One that's going to take the transcript and lay it out in story order, giving me options for each story beat and time code. Again, options. I'm deciding. I'm still the storyteller. These tools are all at your fingertips. And at the cost of our AI Masterclass, it's embarrassingly low for how much it improves just one film, let alone your brand, emails, and so much more. Inside the Masterclass, we will walk you through exactly how to get this plugin installed and work with it step by step. No, this is not about replacing you. It's about making you more intentional. It's about pushing your thinking and saving you a shit ton of time. Now, you may not love AI, but I sure bet you'd love to have way more of your time back while telling better stories.